Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. They're my motivation. All this money on my mind. And for everyone out of me, I make $1 million a month off a salary. Should be pulling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating out, I got the calories low. I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, to the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to...
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Introducing Josh the Titan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive, in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You couldn't even squeeze through your seat. This is that pack. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab won't score. Nice counter. That jab misses. Punch. How about that time counter shot? We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, that's not your lucky. So I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't find a home with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Taylor in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do for him?
Wow.
Here we go. It's round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Couldn't land that jab. Does not score. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. down with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Can't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Somebody don't get.
The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the move and look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Crawford's legs are all over the place. 10 seconds left. Talk about Taylor in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. It's just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he misses with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Punch, counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchanged punches. Tried to score with that hook but missed. So much for boxing. This is a fight. A perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use your brain.
Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Only catching air with that hook. Good counter punching. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judge...
Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
and shoot. That counter shot lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are right.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Beautiful counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Good counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Those counter punches have to hurt. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I've got to respect both of them more than this.
Missing with that right hook. Missing with that jab. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that's it.
It's moving. We're going to be a good fight. We got something to do.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight King. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the skin, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell there, right?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is your play.
Well, I hope you brought... We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he just missed with that left jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and two gladiators going at it.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting the counter puncher, you've got a double shot. Make them react to that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Straight right just misses. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
He fails to score with that left hook. counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. These two were made for each other. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that jab. A shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. So I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Hook was off target. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. There's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Just missed with that hook. That hook's blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford. There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
It's the one who draws first goes, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
Miss with that jab. Perfect counter lands. That jab misses. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford and here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Shot lands. Jab misses. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right, just misses. Swing and a miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
They exchange punches. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just avoids the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, any very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Johnny, it's a majority decision win.
Trees.